Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking. How y'all doing? Today we're going to talk about the pantry. I went grocery shopping, and I went grocery shopping. Sorry about that. My grandson was asking me a question, and I was going to do a grocery haul, but I decided not to because they're not getting the views. So I won't be doing grocery hauls anymore. So, sorry. They're just not getting the views. But I wanted to talk about the differences in prices. Now, I wanted to get some hamburger from Walmart. They have the great big 10-pound rolls of hamburger from Walmart, and it was like $28 and some change from there. And but if I get the 12-pound roll from Sam's Club, it's double the price. Because it is organic and it is grass fed. Uh, for 90% lean, 10% fat for the 12-pound roll, it is $42.75. And then if I get the Members Mark 80% lean, 20% fat, it is $41.79. And it is ground chuck. I think Walmart's is just ground beef. So, I don't know if theirs is chuck or not because I've tried to find that information and it doesn't tell me at all. So, now Smithfield, their bacon. All right, for the Smithfield bacon, sorry about that. Um, they were on sale at Sam's Club. It was a 3-pack for $10.98. I was going to get 2 of them, and that would have came to $21.96. But I opted for the low sodium applewood at Walmart for $4.98 each. For 4, it was $19.92, which meant I would have been getting 2 less because I was getting 6 from Sam's Club. So I would have been getting two packages less from Walmart, and it would have been $2.04 less in price. So, well, because I subtracted 21.96 from 1992 and got $2.04 less. But that, in all actuality, that's not correct, because that would be, because if I was getting 2 less at 4.98, that would have been $10 more, almost $10 more for 2 more packages to get the 6. So now the other one is the Dino Buddies Nuggets. You get 67 ounces at Sam's Club. It's a big, huge box. I get 2 of them. It lasts the whole entire month for Alex, Maymay, and Izzy. Caden's not big into chicken nuggets anymore. He's just, no. But they're $11.98. For 2, it was $23.96, and you get 67 ounces. So that's 134 ounces for 2. Now, for the same ones at Walmart, you get 35 ounces. For 2, that's only 70 ounces. So, the price there is $8.93 times 2 is $19.96. So you're not really saving any money. You're getting the most out of your money for some things. But I think $28 worth of ground beef at Walmart, I think that's why everybody's gravitating towards Walmart, and that's why it's always getting sold out. So I'm going to have to start putting a little bit more money aside for the ground beef at Sam's Club, because it is organic and it is grass fed. I tried to find out if it was grass fed at Walmart and was hard pressed to find that information. But the difference is with Sam's Club, it is grass fed, but it is grain finished. It is not grass fed, grass finished. I tried to get that information. No, it's not. It's grass fed, but it is not grass finished. Now the Totino's pizza rolls, 160 count. It's $11.98 times two. That's $23.96. For 160 times 2 is 320 pizza rolls. So that lasts us all month. That's not something that we eat every day. It's a once a week, and it takes us 2 meals out of one box to feed all the kids and all the adults. And then at Walmart, the pizza rolls are 130 count for $12.34 times 2, which is $24.68. 130 times 2 is 260. You're getting 60 less to bring it to 320, which means I would have to get probably another box, 3 boxes, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I'm not. So, and then another thing I've also noticed, the difference between Sam's Club's fruit and Walmart's fruit. Sam's Club, Halos, the little clementines that I buy for the grandkids, it is $7.64 for a 5-pound bag. But at Walmart, for that same 5-pound bag, it is $6.98. Pineapple, fresh pineapple, $2.87 each. At Walmart, it is $2.38 each. Seedless grapes, the difference is poundage at Walmart and Sam's Club. For 3 pounds, it's $7.18. But at Walmart, for 2.25 pound bag, it is $5.58. So you're getting 75 ounces less. So, and strawberries. Now, this was interesting. The strawberries, for 2 pounds, it's $9.98 at Walmart. And that is for regular strawberries, 2 pounds. Their organic is $15 and some change for the organic. But for regular strawberries, it is, for 2 pounds, it is $9.98. But for the same 2 pounds at Walmart, it is $5.78. So you're saving money on fruit at Walmart versus Sam's Club. Now, I'm doing candied apples for the girls' birthday. I tried to find pink lady apples because that's what I need. I need pink lady apples for the girls' candy apples for their birthday. Sam's doesn't carry pink lady apples. Walmart does. So, yeah. I found that kind of interesting. They carry Fuji, they carry Granny Smith, all the apples. They carry all of them. Pink lady? That's kind of weird. Okay, so but that was some of the things that I've noticed when grocery shopping and comparison shopping and finding out where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. I'm going to pay attention to the vegetables next time because I get bird's eye vegetables. I was getting great value, and the bird's eye vegetables are better quality. Um, because I've noticed that whenever I buy broccoli, I'm getting more hard pieces in the broccoli from Great Value when I get the florets. And with the bird's eye, I haven't been getting that at all. So I switched from Great Value to bird's eye for $6 and some odd change. Uh, I may be spending $2 more, but you do what you got to do. Quality always outwins. So one of the things I want to do is I want to go through my pantry. I am not going to be showing you guys my pantry. I've showed you guys my pantry before, but there's some things that you just should not be letting everybody in on certain things that are in your home. You want to be careful. Privacy is a big thing, you know. Not everybody needs to know what's in your pantry. And with the way things are going with the government and all that other kind of stuff, I watch things and I listen to things, but I would rather be careful. So now, with that all said, when you clean out your pantry, you want to go through all of your canned foods. You want to go through your canned foods that are expired, and not everything that is expired means that it is expired. Because you have a best by date or a sell by date, that just means that it is good up until that date, and then after that, it starts losing some of its flavor. But that's what spices are for. That's what peppers and onions, and it can bring that stuff back to life. So you can also use it to put it in soups, stews, all kinds of stuff to bring that flavor back. So that was something else that I wanted to touch base on. When you go grocery shopping, and you're going to pay attention to your sales, when you go in your pantry, foods that you purchase, just always remember, first in, first out. So if you go, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of case lot sales. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. I mean, I live in Pennsylvania. We don't get case lot sales here. So, but some of you may, where you live at, get case lot sales. And where you can buy a case of tomato sauce, get them in, and buy them in bulk. You're going to also notice that case lot sales normally happen around certain times of the year. It normally happens around the holiday times, like around Christmas, usually around, no, I'm sorry, Thanksgiving is usually when it happens. And when case lot sales happen, this is the time you want to stock up on your flour, your brown sugar, your powdered sugar, your regular sugar, stuff like that. Now, I am going to deliver some bad news for diabetics. Yeah. The prices for sugar, diabetic sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar, diabetic stuff like that, it don't go on sale. It never goes on sale. I've been keeping an eye out on prices when I was grocery shopping for when I was using Splenda, the Splenda blend. Price always stayed the same, never went down, ever. Noticing the same thing with Swerve. Price stays the same, $6.98 per bag. Price never changes. Unfortunately, that's the way it is for diabetics. Unfortunately, it's expensive to be a diabetic. It really is. So, sorry. I've been watching for over a year and the price has stayed the same. It has not changed. Okay, so uh, you also need to, and summertime is going to be coming around here pretty soon. So that means um, prices of food are they're already going up, but gas prices are going to go up because people are going to be traveling, especially during the holiday times. So you need to be wary of that. Um, with the prices going up, this is the time where you want to start paying attention to sales. Now, if you guys remember watching the TV show where the people would go out grocery shopping and they would use coupons, have you noticed now that the coupons are saying you have to buy two or you have to buy three in order to get 25 cents off or 50 cents off? And the I have also noticed that the double coupons are almost nil. hmm Because ever since that show came out about the coupons and stuff like that, they're making it harder and harder and harder. People were going in with all these coupons and walking out spending maybe the amount of tax, get all the groceries for free. Can't do that now. Sorry, this country will be damned if they let you walk out the door and not pay for your groceries. I've been paying very close attention. If you can spare an extra $5 to $10 to buy an extra case of like if you're doing your grocery shopping or something like that, and you want to get, okay, let's say you make what can I say you make? Let's say, okay, let's say you make uh, lasagna, and you know it's going to take ricotta cheese, and it's going to take eggs, and your pasta, and all that stuff. Now, if you stock up on pasta, um, uh, if you get the great value, it's 98 cents a box. I don't exactly remember how much the price is for the lasagna shells. I know it's $1 and some change, but it's not very high. Uh, but you need tomato sauce. Okay. Now with the case lot sales, you can get 12 cans. Now, if you make, let's say you make let's say you make no, I'm gonna make it easier for me. Let's say I make smothered chicken, and I make it at least uh twice a month. And let's say I need cream of mushroom soup. I normally make mine homemade, but you do want to have some canned cream mushroom on hand. So let's say I go through, and there's 12 cans in a case. So let's say I go through 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup per per meal, and I make it twice a month. So I've gone through 4 cans. So, uh, uh, 2 cans per meal. That's 4 cans a month. Okay. So now what you want to do is, what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out uh, how much you go through and how many cases you're going to need. So I mean, you might not make it every month. You might only make it once a month, but that's fine. But you're still going to end up. You always want to have backup, so you want to have 2 cases plus an extra case, just in case. Because when holidays roll around, you're going to need that's the best time to do the case shopping is around the holiday times, because that way you can stock up on your cream soups and your broth, like your chicken broth, your beef broth, stuff like that. So 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 you go through 4 cans a month. So 12 times 4 is 48 cans. Okay, of cream of mushroom soup. So 12 and 12 is 48. No. Good Lord. That's 24. Wow. I'm sorry. It's been a day. With the grandkids, it's been a day. So 12 and 12 is 24. So, but 12 times 4 is 48. So you want to do 4 cases of cream of mushroom soup. So what you're going to do is, because you go through 4 cans a month, the first 2 are going to come out, within the first year. And then you're going to bring the first 2 cans that you bought, that you still have left over, you're going to bring it to the front. Okay? You're going to push those towards the front once you finish your 2 cases. And then when it's time for your next case lot sale, you're going to stock up, because you're going to know exactly how much you need. So if you've already gone through the first 2 cases and you got 2 cases left, now when you go grocery shopping for your case lot sale, you're going to buy another 2 cases. So now the ones that you push towards the front are the ones that you're going to use. You're going to remove those from your shelf, and the ones that you just bought, you're going to push into the back. And then you're going to put the ones that the other 2 cases that you pulled off the shelf in front of the ones you just purchased. You're going to use the ones that you already have. Then once you've gone through all 24 cans in that year, you're going to pull the ones that you just bought from the case lot sale. You're going to pull it towards the front. By that time it happens again, it's going to be time for another case lot sale. You're going to stock up. Okay? So that's the best way I can explain it. So, but yeah, stocking up during the holidays, you do want to stock up on your flour, your sugar, your brown sugar, cake mix, things like that, stuff that you need during the holiday times. And only buy what you're going to eat. I have some friends that have food in their pantries that they don't touch because they don't eat it. Nobody in their family likes it. They don't eat it. So I've been talking to some of my friends, and I've been telling them, look, if you're not going to eat it and your family's not going to eat it, donate it to somebody um, that will eat it. Give it to a family that can use it. If you can't use it, that's okay, but somebody else can. You see what I'm saying? Um, so there's that. Make sure you go through your refrigerator and your freezer. Um, because sometimes, especially if you have a chest freezer, I noticed when I got rid of my chest freezer, I don't have that issue anymore. But a lot of things were getting pushed down to the bottom, and we weren't getting to it because we would forget it was there. And then when we would go grocery shopping, we would pile everything up on top of it instead. So now with the upright freezer, I don't have that issue anymore. It's nice. I do like that. Um, Also, during the holiday times, because it's getting close to Easter, you want to make sure that your stove is working optimally. Um, have someone come in and make sure that your stove is calibrated to where it should be. Um, and you can also get one of those little hooky thingies that go inside your oven. It's a thermometer. It's a hooky thingy. It goes inside your thermometer. I mean, wow. It goes inside. It goes inside your oven, and when you turn your oven on, it'll tell you what your true temperature of your oven is. My electric oven kind of gets really hot, so I have to watch what I put in my oven. I have to watch it carefully because it'll burn. 350, it'll burn. So, now, you want to make sure, if you have an electric oven, you want to make sure your heating element is working just fine. When you clean your stove, a lot of people use that Easy Off fume free. That's what I use. Be careful not to get that on your element because it will crack your element in half. And the last thing you want that is for that to happen during the holiday times when you got a house full of company coming. um, and you want to have someone who's a professional come and check these things for you, including your gas lines, because some people have gas lines or gas that runs off their ovens run off of propane, so you want to make sure that everything's hooked up, everything's running smoothly. Make sure that there's no gas leaks or anything like that. Now, I want to reiterate about the best by date. That just means that you'll get the best flavor and for taste by that date. But that does not mean that it is expired. Some of your stuff will last up to, canned stuff will last up to 2 to 3 years. Anything after that, get rid of it. Also, meats. If it's getting ready to expire, you want to freeze it. When you freeze your meats, it stops the expiration date. And then when you cook it, after you thaw it and you cook it, it starts it starts the expiration all over again, because you'll notice that when if you make yourself something to some chicken, it's good for 3 to 4 days in the refrigerator. But if you put it in a freezer after you've cooked it, let it cool, and put it in the freezer for a freezer meal, it's good for up to 6 months in the freezer. Spices. Spices don't really go bad. They really don't. They don't really go bad. They just lose their potency. That's it. They won't be as strong, so you may have to use a little bit more. The only thing that does lose its that does expire is baking powder, because it's a leavening agent. So you want to make sure you toss that and get a new one. Um, I'm trying to think what else did I want to discuss. Yeah, but your canned food is good unless the cans are no longer intact. If the cans are dented, toss it. If it's expired and it's dented, toss it because um it will mess with the integrity of the food and the way it tastes. Um, Rice can last up to 10 years. Um, and peanuts and oil, your nose will let you know because peanuts do go rancid after a certain amount of time, and so does oil. So, like I said, when in doubt, throw it out. But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and one of the things I wanted to let you know is um, your pantry has a lot of valuable space in it. And do not put things in your pantry that your family will not eat. Buy what you will eat only. It doesn't make sense to buy beans if your family doesn't like beans. Because my family, they do not like beans at all. The only kind of beans that they like, or they like the uh, they're not chili beans. That's it. They love chili beans, but they like the ranch chili beans or the regular chili beans. They do not like navy beans. They do not like kidney beans. It's something about the texture. They don't like it at all. I have tried. They'll eat around them. They'll spit them out. They don't like them. So I don't buy them. So when I make my chili, I buy the chili beans. Um, you can get ranch chili beans. You can get regular chili beans. Um, I think those are the only ways. The only ways that they come is in ranch and regular. So, but your like I was saying, it's a valuable asset in your pantry. So you want to fill it up with things that your family eats. Um, you also want to, when you're making your grocery list and things like that, and you know there's specific things that are your go-tos. Um, you do want to switch it up a little bit because sometimes your go-tos, your family's going to get tired of it, and they're going to be like, we want something different. And now you're scratching your head trying to figure out what you're going to do. This is where Pinterest comes in, because sometimes my family does that to me. They'll be like, oh, we don't want meatloaf. We want this. We want to try something different. So that's where I go into Pinterest, and I'll be like, okay. So I want to try this. I forgot to get some. I need to get some uh, not dried cherry tomatoes, sun dried tomatoes is what I need, because I want to try this. It's called Marry Me Chicken, so I want to make that. So I think tonight for dinner we're going to have it's either tonight or tomorrow night. I'm not exactly sure, because I think I forgot to pull it out of the freezer, and if that's the case, it's going to be a quick dinner tonight. Because I think I forgot to pull the chicken out, and I meant to do it this morning when I got up to fix my coffee. But I wanted to make uh, my brain is just not working today. Today has been a day, let me tell you. And it's only a little bit after probably 3. No, it's almost 3. But I wanted to make chicken parmesan was what I wanted to make. And I didn't get around to it, so that'll probably be tomorrow's dinner, because now that I think about it, no, I did not pull the chicken out. So, but we have lunch meat here. We have sliders here. We can make sliders. We didn't get any hamburger at all this month. None. Because for the past 2 months that I have ordered hamburger from Walmart, I have not gotten it. All sold out. Every time I would go back in a couple days later to try and put it in the cart and order it, sold out. Says it's there, but when I hit checkout, sold out. It's been happening a lot on a lot of things that I have purchased. Sausage, the big 2-pound rolls of Jimmy Dean. No, not Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean is at Sam's Club. Sorry, Bob Evans sausage. Sold out. Another thing is, I talked to my doctor. I told him, I said, look, I've been noticing that certain foods that I eat that have flour in it, I've been noticing that the back of my throat will start itching and making it hard for me to sometimes it'll make it hard for me to breathe. So I think it may be a gluten allergy. So I am trying some gluten-free stuff, gluten-free pasta and stuff. And I have a daughter-in-law who has the same issue. She has a gluten allergy. She's born with it. So she gave me a list of things that she purchases. So if you guys have any favorites that you guys use that are gluten-free, send it my way. Tell me where you get it from. I would like to try it. But I got some Great Value has a pasta that's made with quinoa and brown rice. So I'm going to try it and see if it's any good. So, but that was the only thing that I had purchased was just the pasta, because this is all, it's all new to me. All new to me. So, and I've been seeing a lot of people saying that since they became one lady became a diabetic and she went to gluten-free, she is no longer on her diabetic medications. I'm like, wow, how'd you do that? She said, I switched gluten-free. But she never said whether she cut out the sugar or not, so I don't know. And they're saying sugar isn't the cause of the reason why people are diabetics. It's the trans fat. So, just got to be careful and watch that trans fat. So, I also wanted to let you know that I got some new subscribers. I have Chula, Chula, Chula. I also have The Last, DB. Frama, Framma, Canadian Family Life, and Kendra. I wanted to thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all. And I'm hoping that this information was helpful. That's all. As I hope it was. I hope it was helpful. But like I said, price comparison shop. you're going to get better prices for your fruit at Walmart than you will at Sam's Club. Also, price comparison as far as ounces are concerned, where you're going to get more for your money, a bigger bang for your buck. So, because I'm going to pay more attention to the frozen vegetables at Walmart too, and see if that's going to be worth doing or sticking with Walmart with the bird's eye. I don't know. I don't buy shredded cheese anymore. I buy my own cheese. I buy the 2 pound blocks of cheese. I tried to find 2 pound blocks of cheese at Walmart. They don't carry it. Or not Walmart, sorry. Sam's Club. They do not carry the 2 pound blocks of cheese. They do carry, I think it's called Tulamuk. Tulamuk. It's called something. And they only have my Walmart only has the white cheddar. And I think that comes in a 2 pound block. But that's the only thing. And I pay $7.32 at Walmart for a 2 pound block, and I usually get 2 of each. And it takes us a while to go through that cheese. We shred our own cheese. It melts better. It tastes better. I don't know what they put on that shredded cheese, but I don't like it. And I've also noticed that it takes forever to melt. But when you buy your own cheese and you shred your own cheese, you don't have that issue. So, this is Stephanie with Large Family Diabetic Cooking, and I hope this was helpful. So, I will see you all later.